And we are live here from the Merrill High School area here in Merrill, Wisconsin for some WIAA girls softball action here on Zaleski Sports. Temperatures sitting around 54 degrees, sunny skies. It's a beautiful day to finally get out there on the rubber or on the field, whatever way you want to call it. It should be a great day for this game that we have between the visiting Pachelli Cardinals and the home team Merrill Blue Jays. Braden Bullis and Brendan Retzloff here with you guys, welcoming you to our broadcast. Just about to get things underway here, and it will start here with the Pachelli batters. And it will first be number 2 at third base, Maddie Pionic. Batting second is number 20, Ava Tess, playing second. Batting third is the catcher, number 7, Kaylin Yenter. Batting fourth, playing at first base, is number 18, Amelia Martini. Batting in the 5 spot is the pitcher, number 13, Peyton Mansell, followed by number 8 over at shortstop, Kelsey Giese. Then in the 7 spot, it's Ella Van Order, number 33. In left field, Kaden Nelson follows. In right field, number 14, and Jaden Zadroik replacing the senior who is out in Katie Elka in center field. And here we go. Things are underway. First pitch of the day coming from Mackenzie Hard. Hart, excuse me. Second pitch from Hart upstairs. And Pionic has a good hitter's count here. And Pachelli is no stranger to playing teams with some quite high experience in the Division II level here of the Merrill Blue Jays. Third pitch of the at-bat finds the zone. Nice fastball. Wind's blowing in from left field here today. So it's going to be tough to hit anything up and out of here, but there's plenty of power within this Pachelli lineup, coming off of a 20-0 victory against Port Edwards on Tuesday, and that was quite the performance from the Cardinals. And a 2-2, and down goes Pionic on strikes. Feels like the first time this season we've seen a Pachelli batter go down swinging.
She came in with the riser there with the 2-2 count.
Now it's Ava Tess's turn. She's had a hot start to this year. Big swing and a miss from the second baseman. 18 runs Pachelli scored in that first inning against Port Edwards. Tess squared the bunt, fouled it back.
Hello, Federal. That one is going to be hard. That's an 0-2 count.
Here now with an 0-2 here to Pachelli's second batter of the day.
Now Old Glory starting to blow out to left.
Merrill 4-1 here on the year. Harry goes with a riser, a little bit high.
She's wrapped around the pole to boot.
Good layoff there from Tess, and Harry, she's got a few pitches to play with. Still ahead in the count. 1-2 on the way. A riser goes right by. Back-to-back Ks to begin the day for Mackenzie Hart. Hart only a sophomore this year. Kaylin Yenter's turn in the box. And what a day she had on Tuesday. She batted 3/4 of the cycle in the first inning of that game against Port Edwards. A home run, a triple, and a single. Caught the outside corner on the fastball. Merrill coming off of a very close loss in conference play in the Wisconsin Valley. Yenter smokes one out of play. That ball is absolutely demolished.
So Hurt has figured out stay down, downstairs.
And that's one thing that Kaylin Yenter, she's been working on between seasons off of that state championship. Her power. Little change up there.
Yenter just barely makes it.
Yenter using her senior eyes on this at bat.
2 strikes, 2 outs.
Here trying to go 1-2-3.
The fans are still bundled up.
And here she goes. Fastball. Yenter hits one towards the vehicles in the parking lot, and it caught a van.
Black Knight. The Zelensky crew is watching my van, and I think 3 of them put up prayers, and there's only 2 of them here. The van gets hit, you guys go.
Some great conversation going on in the box. Yenter off of a changeup, and the throw to first is in time for the out. So 1-2-3, go the Cardinals. Krieger able to throw out Kaylin Yenter. And Merrill coming up next here for the Bats on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game presented by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. So the Merrill Blue Jays 4-1 here on the year. About to get their bats going here. Danny Schilke, the first one to step up into the box, followed by Kendall Klug. Then it's Mackenzie Hart, followed by Grace Hoff, Miley Krieger, Abby Krieger, Olivia Barker, Lily Hoff, and Gabby Wheeler. Peyton Mansell on the mound for her 3rd straight game here for the Pachelli Cardinals. Still 0 runs allowed here this year from the junior. Fastball missed downstairs.
2 for 5. Swing and strikeout. Look and strikeout. Ground out to short. Single and scored.
Allie Natsky, the head coach here for Merrill, going up against Ann Molsky. A Polish fest.
The red truck took it. The red truck took the hit. On the bounce.
Merrill dugout making plenty of noise here in the early goings. A 1-2 count here. See what Mansell brings. It's a fastball, and it just missed the outer corner. Yenter was looking at the first base umpire to see a check swing. I didn't see much there. Said she didn't go. Kluger waiting on deck. Mansell fires away, and it's fouled back. Division 2 against Division 4. Merrill, a much better start here to their season compared to last. A 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And Schilke goes down. Strikeout for Peyton Mansell.
Scored 3 times. 2 for 4 with a walk. Scored that run in the bottom.
Pachelli today a little bit different type of lineup compared to their first two games. Jaden Zadroik lined up in center field. Katie Elka is out today. Wind really died down here in this at-bat. Another fastball. Just missed. That is Mansell's go-to pitch. She really likes to get ahead in the count and deliver an off-speed change. Haven't seen an off-speed pitch yet from Peyton. Another fastball hits the corner.
I can see why Coach Mansky wants these Pachelli Gardos on this schedule. Mansell toes the rubber, looks in.
Winds were pretty high once we got here. Another one, foul tip into the mid of Yenter, and Klug goes down. And now it's the pitcher against pitcher matchup here in this one. Attendance today starting to pick up a little more. Same for damage on vehicles from foul balls. Hurt watches a strike go right by.
She's just playing good old country softball. No balls, one strike, 2 outs, bottom of the first.
If Hart can reach, Hoff is awaiting on deck. A late swing from Hart.
But just like yesterday on those strikeouts, twice.
And now it's 0-2 in that game yesterday for Merrill in that 9-7 loss. A 3-hour and 30-minute game against Marshfield on a very cold day. And Hart goes down swinging. Mansell takes out the side. Pachelli coming up. Amelia Martini, Peyton Mansell, Kelsey Geezy here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
And we are back here in Merrill for a fantastic matchup between the Wisconsin Valley Conference and the Central Wisconsin South here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game is provided by Home Furniture. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture: sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Clover. Amelia Martini stepping up to the plate. She had a pretty good day against the Blackhawks on Tuesday. Went 3 for 3. Couple of RBIs for her, swing and a miss. Hart pitching, catching for his Klug. Then over at first base is Miley Krieger, playing at second Lily Hoff. Over at third, Abby Krieger. And a shortstop, Grace Hoff. And from left to right field, it's Olivia Barker, Gabby Wheeler, and Mackenzie Ellenbecker. 1-1 here to the power hitter of Martini. Goes down and away.
So Mansell went 1-2-3, 3 swinging strikeouts.
Both of these pitchers seem to really been delivering their really good stuff so far, especially that first inning. 5 strikeouts combined between the two.
2 strikes, nobody out here, top of the second.
And now the count is even. We'll see what Hart goes with here on a 2-2. Riser up in the air, playable at first, and it's dropped.
my goodness, she was.
And now there's going to be a discussion here.
Wait for the replay.
And Ali Natsky was saying that
was in foul territory.
Martini pushed off Miley Krieger there at first
That was a
base.
loose ball foul.
And we'll see what the outcome is. Take things to New York. They're going to say it's a foul ball, and they're going to keep going here in the at-bat.
Yeah, oh my goodness gracious me.
And now Ali Natsky wants an answer here. That was a very close-looking play. The ball started cutting towards foul territory. It ended up going into foul territory. And I think the argument here is that she pushed her off. And Molsky's argument is that the ball was going into foul territory, and it was part of the base running line that she was a part of in an EFIS pitch way back.
That wasn't even EFIS. I'll tell you, you do that elsewhere, the next pitch you're going down.
3-2 count coming up here. Here delivers a strike. And Martini goes down looking in a controversial at-bat here to begin the second.
I mean, yesterday we called New York and the line was busy. And I had to go down to Big D and he didn't have any change. No change.
Some great stuff going on here in the Merrill press box. Got the Merrill radio announcer with us today, making his presence known as always over the last 50 or so years.
That's right.
I'm only 23.
Very, very, very kind of the people.
I might have to watch out here before I get kicked out. 0-2. The count here to Mansell. Here it comes. A fastball way upstairs, and she chased after it. And another strikeout. That is 4 strikeouts already for Mackenzie Harrett. Harrett is really on a heater right now. And now it's Kelsey Geezy watching this one. A little low. Wind starting to blow from center field now.
Hard to tell. I think we got a number not on the list.
And this fastball a little low. Merrill and Marshfield yesterday not getting any calls from that 18-inch strike zone. It looked a little less than that yesterday.
Came in just above the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike.
A much different zone we are seeing here today.
5 up, 5 down. 4 strikeouts thus far for her.
2-1 to the shortstop. And she fouls it back. Went right to Van Order. Almost went Rocket League mode off of the fence there. Getting an aerial going.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. All 2s on
Here
the scoreboard.
with a 2-2. And she goes down. She brings it right by. Striking out the side. Martini, Mansell, and Geezy go down from Mackenzie Harrett. And she's got 5 Ks to begin the day. And the Blue Jays with Grace Hoff, Miley Krieger, and Abby Krieger coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Here in Merrill, where the Blue Jays have their shortstop, first baseman, and third baseman as the next 3 batters going up. to the plate. Grace Hoff, her first time up. Mansell coming off of a 1-2-3 inning. First pitch and the second inning for her is high.
We should probably get the camera right here for the replay.
1-0 count. Braden Bullis, Brendan Retzloff here with you guys at the MAC. It's in there for a strike. Both of these fan bases showed up well today. Mansell, another fastball. Just heats it right by. And Hoff is now down in the count. Now she's really got to protect. Mansell can play with a few different pitches here. Mansell might have made her a little uncomfortable from that pitch. 2-2. Still haven't seen a changeup yet from Peyton. This one goes foul down that third base line.
Foul by about 20 feet, but at the first 10, that was about 6 feet foul.
Hoff got a really good piece of the bat on it. Just a tad late on the swing.
Right up there, guarding that line like the last slice of pizza in the cafeteria. 2-2 count.
Here comes the 2-2.
The rock and the fire.
And it's a changeup from Mansell. Another strikeout off of a swing and a miss. Yenter had to clean it up after dropping it, and she did. But that's the first changeup we've seen from Peyton Mansell today. And when she gets confident with that pitch, she is one of the best. Already being one of the best in the state. Miley Krieger's turn here with a 1-0. Merrill has yet to put anything into fair play. We've only had one at-bat so far today where the ball has been in fair territory. A 2-0 pitch from Peyton. A late swing. Kind of had her guessing on the pitch.
Now Miley's moved way up in the batter's box. You're not seeing the in-shoots and out-shoots.
Another fastball from Peyton, and it catches the outer corner. Paints those things like Picasso.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
She is unbelievable with that fastball. The chemistry between her and Yenter through the last 2.5 years. Another one. Down she goes.
This reminds me of the days of the farm down in Madison. Talked to a guy once 20 years ago.
I don't know, Picasso, Van Gogh, Mansell, you can put them all together.
5 up, 5 down.
And what do all of them have in common? They know how to paint corners. Signature fastballs.
Swing and a miss.
Another big swing and a miss from Abby Krieger.
I remember when I was
Mansell has gone 5 up, 5 down via the strikeout. Abby trying to erase that trend. Another swing and a miss. And now she's down 0-2.
This is the time in which softball had a pitch count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the second, no score.
Mansell working, dealing, taking it. Back to back to back. 6 up, 6 down in the second. And we have ourselves 2 perfect games going here through 2. We'll be back for the third. Pachelli bats coming up on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
At Oso Brewing, we're committed to our community and charity events. We give back locally. We're spot on with tasty food right inside our brewery. Oso pizzas and sandwiches are the best kept secrets in the area. Come and enjoy our new patio atmosphere with friends and family.
It will be something you want to tell your friends about.
Back at the Mac here on Zaleski Sports Today's Game, provided by Oso's Brewery. Oso's Brewing Company at Plover offers a large, spacious place for your next gathering or just watch the big game on a big screen and the projector. Enjoy a great variety of pizzas and other hot food along with cold soda. It's all at Oso's Brewing in Plover. A pitcher's duel we have going on here today. Both of these teams have gone 6 up, 6 down in the first 2 innings. And now it's towards the bottom of the order. Van Order chasing after a low and away fastball from Mackenzie Hart.
I don't know if she lost sight of it. The sun's not in a place that should be a problem. No.
Van Order now down 1-2. Here comes a fastball from Hart. Fouled off the plate. If you are here for a prime-time pitcher's duel and great defense, this is the game to watch. Changeup hit by Van Order right to second, and Hoff makes the catch. So Pachelli, they've been able to hit 2 balls into fair play. Still haven't had a base runner yet, but both teams have dittoed each other. Now it's the lefty, Kaden Nelson. She hit a big blast of a home run on Tuesday in that 40-degree weather. She said sayonara to it in deep left field. He's got great opposite field power. 1-1 here to the right fielder. Hart goes off speed, just missed the outer corner. James Zdroik waiting on deck. Hart, fastball, hit up the middle, diving play. Hoff, throw to first, not in time. And Pachelli comes up with the first base runner of the day.
Nice play after the couple that got through.
Grace Hoff almost made an outstanding play.
Beautiful stop, but it took her
on one knee, diving for it. Right between second base there, but Kaden Nelson was able to reach first. And Pachelli is a greatly known team for trying to take advantage of the base pads in games. But when you're dealing with a great defense like Merrill, you might have to change up your game plan. Zdroik squares to bunt, fouls back. And now we'll see if Amolsky wants Zdroik to try to bunt it again or if she's going to swing. Here comes the 0-2, a late swing and a miss. And strikeout number 6 for Mackenzie Hart.
The third baseman struck out swinging to start the game. 2 outs. Nelson on first. No score. Top of the third.
Fastball down and away. Pionic, her first time up, struck out. 2 down here in the third. Throw back to first. The throw gets away, and Nelson's going to take second, and Pachelli's got a runner in scoring position here in the third. Kendall Klug, the wide right throw back to first for Miley Krieger. And now Pachelli has a runner in scoring position, and Kaden Nelson taking a big jump off his second base, but she retreats back.
Mathematics, our good friend Pythagoras. The tough throws to second, the shorter throw to third.
Here comes the 2-1. Pionic, a drive, center field. It's deep, it's back, off the base of the wall. And Pachelli has the first run of the day. And Pionic delivers an RBI double.
That one went right to the base of the wall. Wheeler would have needed go gadgets hard to get to the wall on that.
And
one.
you go back to that missed throw from the catcher. If she doesn't miss that, you'd wonder if Nelson would have been able to score off of that hit. But with the wind blowing in from center field, Merrill caught a break.
To see whether or not they're going to try that delayed steal like yesterday. That's hit.
This ball is popped up left field, fading away towards foul territory, and the catch is made by Barker. But the Pachelli Cardinals strike first off of 2 hits. A single from Nelson and an RBI double for the sophomore Maddie Pionic. It's 1-0 here at the MAC. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
A 1-0 game here in the bottom of the third, presented by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. This ball is popped up, foul territory. Yenter glides right into the fence, and she seems all right. Ran with a lot of speed into that fence. Yunter is very tough, though.
Second inning, at least one was a K3 putout, but 2 looking strikeouts.
The triathlete for Pachelli. Volleyball, basketball, softball, Mansell, fastball, missed low. Olivia Barker here, the first one to step up here in the third for the Blue Jays. Here's the 1-1 from number 13. Once again, missing low. Bottom 3 of the order here for the Blue Jays. With a 2-1. Make it 3-1. That looked really close. If only we had those boxes that you see on the actual MLB broadcasts. This one's hitting to play. First ball into play for Merrill. Tess's throw to first, or actually Geezy's throw to first, is in time. So Barker able to put the first ball into play for Merrill. So maybe that adds a little more confidence into these bats. But this Pachelli defense there is still relentless.
7 up, 7 down.
Lily Hoff in the 8 spot. Watches a ball.
Except when she's gone to punch it out. Mansell has been staying right at the knee.
Yesterday in my game in Mosinee, Jack Weber brought up the fact about the strike zone with the little box on the professional broadcast and had to take a play out of his book, bringing that one up. 1-1.
We'd have to be like in center field, though.
Mansell toes the rubber.
If only we had another one of the cameras that was out there to catch the zone. That was a beautiful pitch from Mansell.
I tell you, Mansell's going to end up in real estate. Location, location, location. He's got it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Senior is
Ahead in the count now. 1-2. Fastball right through, and it just caught Hoff guessing. She was stargazing after that.
Almost like a flail. And that's going to bring up Wheeler.
When you make hitters look that bad as a pitcher, that just makes you even more sharp.
Everest a couple years ago. She threw the perfect game and she didn't even know it.
So here comes Gabby Wheeler in the 9 spot, and that hit her right in the foot. And the first base runner of the day is the number 9 hitter
There goes the perfect game.
for Peyton Mansell. And now we'll see if Merrill tries to take advantage with the base runner.
No balls, no strikes.
You would have to think Mansell's going to go fastball every pitch this at bat. Yenter has a cannon of an arm too. Squaring a bunt. Bring it back. Yenter throw to second, and it's not even close. She guns her down. The cannon of Kaylin Yenter strikes again, and the Cardinals go 1-2-3 here in the inning in an unconventional way. Headed to inning number 4. It's a 1-0 game. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Back here at the MAC for inning number 4. Just about at the halfway mark of this game here today in Merrill between the Division 4 Pachelli Cardinals and Division 2 Merrill Blue Jays. Yenter, first one up in the box here in the 4th. Takes a low riser up high for a ball.
Back in Merrill, unlike yesterday where we've had our game was like Napoleon's trip back.
Pachelli this season with a 30-run positive differential in their first 2 games of the year, and that one caught the zone for hair. Probably a good break there for the Blue Jays. Second time going around the order here for Pachelli. Yenter fouled it back. Yenter just gunned down Gabby Wheeler to end the 3rd. Already has a home run this season. Late swing, and it falls just out of play. The diving effort from Klug was relentless. Not able to make the play.
she was in foul territory.
It might have been a good thing that she missed it because that ball landed fair and then went foul. 1-2. Check swing. And they're going to say she didn't go.
Oh, where's the robo up when we need it? 2-2.
Tough one to lay off there. Here it comes. 2-2. Fastball. Yenter sends it a mile high into center, and Wheeler is on it.
Poetic justice. That's going to bring up Russell, who led off the second with a strikeout. The second, 3 swinging strikeouts for Russell.
Yenter gunned down Wheeler. Wheeler was able to catch it off of Yenter. But Pachelli is making much more contact here in the second time going through the order. And now it's Martini. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out looking back in the second. Here, the fastball. Martini right down the third baseline. It's fair. All the way to the fence. It's going to be a double for Martini. But that ball was a rocket off the bat.
Another double. Russell just turned on a fastball.
The adjustment on the fastball inside from Martini. She's got such quick hands to keep up with it. And now Pachelli again knocking on the doorstep for another insurance run. This is going to be Mansell. It goes off of 2 Blue Jays and falls fair. And it advances the base runner. I've never seen that before.
Krieger, it went off her glove, it went off Hoff's glove.
It went off of Krieger, and then it went off of Hoff. Right through the wickets of both of them.
And that is going to be Tess.
And Ella Tess is the one who's pinch running here for the pitcher.
That is definitely going to be an advantage because
And she's got a lot of speed.
Would not have had much speed.
So if I'm Kelsey Giese here in this at-bat, I'm sitting on the fastball.
Struck out swinging to end the second.
We'll see what Giese does with it here. I'm not sure how that last play is going to get ruled, though. Would it be an E3 or an E4?
It is an E3 because the first baseman touched the glove first. Oh, almost.
Throw back to third. Very close.
And no, it is not an E34. It is not an E34. Sounds like
I was thinking, could it be an E34, E3?
E3. Only the first glove.
0-1 here. Fastball. This one is close enough where it's not going to be a problem.
I'm giving a fielder's indifference getting past.
And the play is made by Hoff.
That's a pop up to short, so that's 2 outs.
That's a big second out there and a sigh of relief, but you still have to get one more out here. And it's Ella Van Order.
She's got a slightly open stance.
0 for 1 flew out to second. Back in the second. Van Order chasing after the upstairs fastball.
Trying to catch up with it. Van Order didn't. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
What's the doctor going to order here for Ella?
Top of the 4th here with no damage.
Her taking a quick look at her wristband. Here comes another fastball. Klug able to keep it in front of her. That's another important thing.
So far, because she's not going to draw the throw.
Evens up the count at 1s. Another fastball. This one, a generous call behind the plate. 1-2. And Van Order now. We'll see what she can do here. Ground ball, third. And the throw at first is in time. And Merrill able to keep it scoreless here in the 4th. Pachelli was knocking on the doorstep with Martini and Mansell reaching base. But the Blue Jays defense holds on. It's 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th on Zaleski Sports.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
Watch the game change, yeah.
Bottom of the fourth here from the MAC. Braden Bullis doing our production. Brendan Retzloff here on commentary. Welcoming you guys. It's a great game that we have thus far between Pachelli and Merrill. 1-0. Second time in the batting order we go here for the Blue Jays. And Danny Schilke. And a swing and a miss upstairs. Another fastball from Peyton Mansell. And that is 8 strikeouts here today from Peyton Mansell through 3 1/3.
One of these times they're going to connect and
asserting her dominance. That's what she's trying to do right now. Her whiff rate was one of the best in the state last year.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
I believe it was a .85 whiff rate, according to WIS Sports Info. This one fouled out of play. Brush off home plate here quick between the pitches. And if you're a Klug, you got to be banking on a fastball from Mansell because she's been delivering on those corners. She goes to change. Try to get her to chase after it.
Mansell's motion is solid. Kinesiologically, she could throw from now till Tuesday.
Mansell again. Fastball just missed it. Brings the count even.
Unlike baseball, softball motion properly executed. Low straight.
Mansell, though, she's got such a great delivery. Yet they're able to snow cone it in on strike 3.
That is 9 strikeouts. There's Hurd. She struck out swinging.
Talk about how great of a pitcher Mansell was last year. Pachelli overall, though, they were a 3-headed monster with their pitchers. And Harrod caught guessing on pitches. Only had one player graduate from last year was Pachelli, with Hannah Trzynski, who's doing very well pitching in Minnesota, by the way.
Hicks for the Cardinals. He got one a couple years ago in 107.
1-1.
I would like to see it done on Mansell.
Hurt struck out back in the first.
Remember, the effect inside the circle is
These Merrill hitters, they keep stepping up a little further more into the batter's box, maybe just to see the pitches a little bit better.
now the wind is lazily blowing out to center.
Especially if Mansell tries to go off speed. Try to see it before it breaks in there. 1-2 here. Trying to go 1-2-3 again. She does. Number 9. Or actually number 10 for Peyton Mansell. Already in double digits through 4 here at the MAC. We'll be back here for the 5th on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. 5th inning coming up. It's been a very fast-paced game so far with how great both of these defenses have been, but Peyton Mansell is pitching a gem right now. A no-hitter through 4 innings for Peyton. This pitch catches the outer corner. Mackenzie Hart, though, she is also pitching very well. Only has given up a couple of hits here. 3 hits and an error for the defense. Nelson raises one, cuts into left, and the play is made by Barker for out number 1.
That reminded me a little bit of Death Valley at Athletic Park.
Caden Nelson was the first hitter for Pachelli to get things going back in that 3rd inning where they've scored the lone run of the game. And now it's the sophomore in for Katie Elka, Jaden Zadroik. A little tardy on the fastball.
No balls, 1 strike. Yannick, who doubled in the only run of the game.
And if you're Merrill, to keep this game at 1-0 right now, that definitely gives you lots of hope, especially with how the last inning ended up going.
But in all defense of Blue,
Zadroik already down 0-2.
ball going straight to the fence with 2 outs.
As the 9-hitter. And a swing and a miss. And Hart gets another K.
7 strikeouts for Hart.
And now she's got 7 here in the ball game. And here comes Pachelli's 3rd time in the batting order. Pionic had a double back in the 3rd. Went off the base of the wall. Looked like it was going to fly out of here, but just a couple of feet short.
If it were a wall, it would be a lot easier for the outfielders, but it's a fence. That's fouled off.
Right off the end of the bat. Pachelli's batting lineup all throughout is just dangerous. That's why they've won back-to-back state championships in Division 5. And now is Division 4. Pionic with a good eye.
So that fence is tough, and Wheeler's got to be able to gauge that. And on that hit by Pionic, it went right to the base of the wall. It's very fortunate it didn't get
Wind is now kind of blowing here from our side of the press box towards the outfield, so anything that goes into the air could become dangerous now here in this 50-plus degree weather. Much different than what was here yesterday. Pionic blasts one high towards the wall, and it's off the base of the wall again. Pionic running second, enters to 3rd to slide, and she is in there.
What a play by Wheeler. I thought she had it.
I thought Wheeler was able to track it down and make the play, but it just went right by her. And Pionic again with an extra base hit. And Pachelli is about 70 feet away from scoring another run. 2 down here for Ava Tess.
So again, giving it a ride.
And Pionic,
Almost where Hoff's home run went yesterday.
2 extra base hits for her. She's having herself a good day at the plate. Tess puts one down the third baseline. That was into no man's land.
Way out for a very good reason. Because Tess, and here that's Ava Tess, where the courtesy runner was
And Molsky, the coach, just said, hey, I like your swing. I liked how that went. Just swing a little bit later now. She watches this one go high.
So Pionic, the RBI double in the second inning.
Yunter with half of the catcher's gear on deck.
Off the fence, almost a tremendous catch by Wheeler.
Here's the 2-1. Way inside, almost got her. Now Hart is dealing with a 3-1 count.
She hasn't visited the back of the circle.
Losing a little bit of the grip on the ball. Grab some dirt to try to gain that traction again that time. A nice pitch on the fastball.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
4 hits today for Pachelli.
Top of the 5th, 1-0 Pachelli. Hart trying to keep it that way.
Pionic at third here, and Tess takes a big ball 4. And that's the first walk of the day from Hart.
So first and third now. Hart.
And now it's Kaylin Yenter, who has been phenomenal so far this season. In a big spot. Runner takes off. No throw. Tess is in at second. And that is what Pachelli loves to do. Snag those base pads.
She's kneeling on second base. That's an interesting starting spot.
0-1 though. Hart's delivery. Off speed, Yenter. She is reading that off-speed pitch very well. In the last at-bat, she did the same thing, but she sent it deeper down the field. It was just out of play. 0-2. Big pitch coming. Off speed, a swing and a miss, reaching out after it. And Hart gets out of it again. Merrill keeping it close, down 1, headed to the bottom of the inning. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
Local date spots.
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Bottom of the 5th inning here on Zaleski Sports. It's a 1-0 game here at the Mac and Merrill. Today's game presented by Tomorrow River School District. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? Grace Hoff, her second time around here. And she sits on one, hits one deep into right. And Caden Nelson tracks after it and brings it in for the first out. That's the first very solid piece of hitting we have seen from Merrill today.
It's time to start talking no-hitter and make sure
And Miley Krieger
probabilities of a successful outcome.
is now stepping up. Struck out back in the second. Peyton Mansell's got 10 of those here today. changeup
7.5 yards.
just above the letters for a ball.
He really took something off
That wind is really picking up, though.
Small strikes.
Got the flag right by the scoreboard out here.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that wind is blowing from our box towards the outfield. So if a hitter can bring anything out there into left field and get under it, could be trouble for the fielders. A 2-0 just found the zone.
That's 3 of those. All the same location. Being consistent. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's the rock, there's the fire.
A big swing and a miss from Krieger. One thing that's interesting that I've noticed so far here in this game, both of these teams are wearing white uniforms. You typically don't see that often in games. Mansell delivers down and in, a good take from Miley.
3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, no runners.
Big pitch coming up here in the at-bat. Full count. Here it comes. Krieger check swing. It doesn't matter. It finds the bottom. Number 11 for Peyton.
Greg Maddox, if it was close, Maddox was going to get it.
The college scouts are watching.
You are a pitcher, and you've shown that location.
The senior with a bit of a smile back to her senior classmate, Kaylin Yenter.
Hey, let's go, Forrest. This is like going up against Skeen from Pittsburgh.
And Molsky and her team, they're all about family, and they really are showing that culture, and they're working together so well here in the beginning of the season.
Only about 3 inches a yard. No balls, 1 strike.
0-1 here to Abby Krieger. She struck out back in the second. Mansell off speed, got her guessing. Oh. Very early swing
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
from Krieger. Mansell knocking on the doorstep of a dozen.
There's the rock, there's the fire.
Here it comes. Down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A good take from Abby.
But everything Mansell's thrown has been around the plate except the one that
Merrill's only hit 1 good ball into the outfield. Otherwise, that's been it. Mansell, number 12.
no runs, no hits.
Through 5. Pachelli still up 1-0 as we go into the 6th with Martini, Mansell, and Giese coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And welcome back to the back in Merrill. My goodness.
Inning number 6 here on Zaleski Sports. Amelia Martini, the first hitter to step up, and she hit a rope down the third base line back in the 4th.
1 run, 4 hits.
Here still pitching. She's been having a great day here on the mound. Only the 1 earned run. 4 hits allowed. 3 of them extra base hits today. Here in inning number 6. Martini watches another low fastball.
Had a fine
the plate discipline, too, from these Pachelli hitters. There's just not really anything like it. They finally got to start practicing outside. Martini ropes another one. Past center field. Wheeler chasing after. Martini in there with another stand-up double.
Inside out swing to right field. There's a leadoff double.
She's just so great at keeping up with the pitches and getting a good read on it. The exit velocity when she releases, though, with the bat is tremendous stuff. Base runner in scoring position here with no one out for Pachelli. That is the lone difference we've seen here in the last couple of innings. It was with 1 or 2 outs where they've had a runner in scoring position. Mansell up the middle and sliding catch by Hoff.
And L6 if you're keeping score.
Amazing grace. How sweet the catch from Grace Hoff. That is a great save. I think Martini is going to stay put regardless.
So that's 1 out.
1 down here in the 6th.
That saved.
And now Kelsey Giese with her powerful bat.
I mean, that made my lame ducks look good.
Haven't seen too much power from her yet this season, but she is known to send some rockets out of these Pachelli hitters. This one caught the inside.
So Giese struck out swinging to end the 2nd and popped out to Grace Hoff at short in the 4th. Top of the 6th, 1-0. Runner on 2nd.
Here trying to keep this inning scoreless. Giese down the first base line. This one hooks foul.
1 ball, 2 strikes. This is good old country.
A 1-2 count. Here on this sunny day here in central Wisconsin. Great day to have a walk in the park as we see some people around here at the MAC doing with their families. Great day to hit the driving range as well. 2-2. This ball is roped high and right over the head of Barker. Giese with a double, and that extends the lead to 2. Martini is in there, and that was a very tough read to make for Olivia Barker in left field. And Kelsey Giese, just as we talk about it, with that power, gets it over the head of Barker. But that's such a tough ball to read off the bat if you're in the outfield. When those go in pretty low like that, you're not sure whether you try to run in on it or if you back up and try to make the play. And just for a split second, Barker was guessing and it got her. Van Order takes a strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Bloom keeps it in front of her so that
Ella's still scoreless here. A pair of doubles here in the 6th inning for the Cardinals, who have a 2-0 lead. Van Order hits it up the middle, off the bottom of the wickets of Hoff, and Grace cannot make the play.
Let's take a look at the replay on that one. Let's see if we can see the replay.
And a timeout here as
yeah, that's going to be ruled a hit.
Merrill
It's going to be ruled a hit because even if she had not
takes a little break here.
We're able to check the replay here.
They give Van Order a base hit here.
2-0, 1 out. Coach Natsky goes out there to settle everybody down, say okay.
From the replay of that last hit there from Van Order, it was still a tough play there for Grace Hoff to catch up and go after.
I'll tell you,
It did go off the wickets of the glove, though.
But when you take a look at where that ball was, I was watching where the runner was.
And now Caden Nelson, who got this day going for Pachelli, has a chance to unravel
That's going to bring up Nelson. She signaled and scored.
as the sun fades away as clouds cover. Here it throws in a strike, throw back, and Van Order takes second base.
Van Order gets the stolen base. The stats get padded.
And Pachelli, they have a couple of stolen bases here today.
That was not fielder's indifference. They hoped
This seems like a do or die type of inning here for the Blue Jays. 0-1. Nelson, a big hack at it. Cuts right through it.
Nelson
0-2 here to the 8-hitter, who is yet to be retired by the K. Here it's delivery, fouled back.
over the screen. New ball for
Count remains 0-2. And if you're McKenzie pitching here, if you can get by this hitter, you feel a lot of confidence with the bench player in for Katie Elka, Jaden Zdroik waiting on deck. Here's the 0-2. It's in there off the change.
So she got the punch out. Now there's 2 out.
A much needed strikeout for Mackenzie here. And Zdroik now, the sophomore, in a big time scoring situation here for the Cardinals. Just underneath it.
A second and third situation for the second inning in a row, but gave up that second run, which right now looks like playing Mount Everest in tennis shoes.
Squaring a bunt. This ball gets away. The pitch gets away. Geezy's in there for the third.
1 ball, 1 strike now.
And Mackenzie Harrod is
Was off of Klug's glove, but that
got to be frustrated about that one. That's a tough break,
time working out of it.
especially against the number 9 hitter, Zdroik. Another hack underneath it.
Bird's got to regroup here. Got another
A 2-run inning for the Cardinals here in the 6th. Trying to add another one with Van Order on third. Here it comes. Fastball in there for strike 3. But the Cardinals get it going with Martini, then Geezy, and Van Order in a wild pitch to make it 3-0. And we'll be back for the bottom of the 6th here on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
It seemed like the secret ingredient to this game was making it through your batting order once for the Pachelli Cardinals, because for the second and third time through the order, they have mustered up 5 extra base hits here in Merrill at the MAC, and Peyton Mansell is on a heater today with 12 strikeouts through 5 innings of work. And now Olivia Barker steps up. This one's fouled away over the backstop, and Yenter will make a play as the clouds are starting to make their covering of that sunshine here in central Wisconsin. A late swing and a miss Mansell is just so
Mansell has been
quick with it.
consistently been
The type of delivery she has as a hitter, you have no time to react. She's looking for the Baker's dozen, and she gets it.
12 strikeout. That's going to bring up off. She struck out
13 strikeouts for number 13. Mansell just keeps on delivering. This one's popped up, and the play is made by Yenter. Pachelli's defense right now
That's going to bring up Wheeler. Wheeler's the only
is
one
playing like the state caliber defending champions they have been.
right in the foot.
Pachelli is no stranger either to playing teams this high in division play.
Wheeler comes up with 2 outs.
And Molsky loves going after some challenging schedules. Last year she ended up facing Mosinee, another team that was able to make it to the Division II state championship game last year.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays down 3-0.
And Pachelli put up a fight in that one. This one is popped up by Wheeler, out of play.
Into the batting cage. The ubiquitous child catches it, runs it back.
Taking a look here at Pachelli's schedule from last year. They ended up going against Mosinee, like I mentioned. St. Mary's Springs was another one of those teams that they faced and they beat. Change up, hit up the middle off of Mansell. Geezy able to recover it. And the stretch to first is in time. Pachelli, a no-hitter through 6 innings for Peyton Mansell with a 3-0 lead. What a day for the Cardinals. We'll be back here for the 7th here on Zaleski Sports.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Back here at the MAC here in Merrill. A 3-0 lead for the Pachelli Cardinals over the Merrill Blue Jays. Braden Bullis, Brendan Retzloff here for the conclusion of this one. Matty Pionic to lead things off. Has a double and a triple so far today.
And welcome back to the MAC in Merrill. Top of
Struck out back in the first. Other than that, she has been seeing Mackenzie Harrod's pitches very well in her last 2 at-bats. Fastball upstairs from Harrod. Looking at Pachelli's schedule from last year, St. Mary's Springs, they went up against Mondovi, another team they went up against. Poinet was another big team that they faced against. That was in a very good game, a 1-0 game. Laconia, another team, and speaking of Laconia, Pachelli will be facing the Spartans tomorrow in Point for the triangular that they have every year. Assumption will be there as well, so they're the third part of the triangular. Last year, Pachelli was able to defeat Laconia. And another sharp ball right down the line from Pionic for her second double of the day. Have a day, Maddie Pionic.
Down the left field line. A good 3 feet 12. Yeah, 3 feet 2 inches in.
That ball took a interesting hop right once it hit the ground there in left field.
Out here is still frozen.
It looked like it was about to hook towards foul territory, but it just stayed fair. And Pachelli
Right
again
now, that ground is still frozen.
has a runner in scoring position.
Runner on second.
This is the 4th consecutive
beautiful
inning with
punt.
a runner in scoring position. Bare hand grab, throw to first. Not in time.
Infield bunt single, and she goes to second.
And Ava Tess was able to make it to second base when no one was covering second. A heads-up base running play
The runner moves to third.
from Ava.
Technically speaking, with no
That
throw,
is a
goes down
senior
as a bunt
play.
double. That goes down as a bunt double.
And that is a bunt for a double for Ava Tess.
Second and third. What a heads-up play, rotation-wise.
It was almost an incredible play by Abby Krieger at third base with the bare hand throw. But then the Blue Jays didn't have anybody covering second.
So that is the kind of play.
And now Kaylin Yenter, who's 0 for 3 in this game, has a chance to deliver more here. Yenter pops it up, hooking towards right, out of play.
Out of play, 2 balls and a strike. So here they are threatening again. Rutgers on second and third. 1 in the third, 2 in the sixth.
And Mackenzie Herrick, she is
out here in the seventh.
getting hit on a lot here these last few innings.
Pad that lead.
This is the power of the Pachelli batters. 2-1, and their discipline is second to none. 2-2. Yenter watches the change.
Struck out swinging back in the fifth. Flew out to center in the fourth.
Sunshine making its way back out. Hart squares up the pitch. Another change up. Ground ball. Throw to first. Right off of the foot of Yenter, it looked like. And a run scores. And Yenter reaches second base with no one out.
Second and third again. Still nobody out, and it's 4-0.
And Coach Ali Natsky wants to discuss things with their infield. As Pachelli has runners at second and third here with no one out. Today's game presented by Sandine Carpet One on Post Road in Plover, which is here to floor you with the best in all your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether for your home or business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to find and bring your flooring to the next level. Also by Dahl Automotive. Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we'd like to earn your 5-star review at the new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more at dahlauto.com. That ball was absolutely hammered from Martini. Good thing there was a fence over there. The fan who might have been caught sleeping there, that would have been one way to wake up. Martini has been seeing the ball well in her last 2 at-bats. A pair of doubles. This pitch down and away.
Nice block by Clue.
And if you're Mackenzie here, you just can't throw anything into the cookie area for Martini because she can really power them. Big exit velocity for Amelia Martini. What a grab on the line drive. In there at right field by Ellen Becker.
Snags that one. That'll go as a sacrifice fly.
And I'm going to tell you, she's going to be feeling that in her left hand for a while.
That makes it 5-0, 1 out.
Those line drives do not feel good when they enter the glove.
What a play by Ellen.
But she made a great grab. Pachelli has scored 2 runs, though, here in the 7th inning for more insurance to make it a 5-0 game.
2 in the 6th and 2 here in the 7th. Belying a fine performance by Hurt.
Peyton Mansell now. Back-to-back fouls sent back. She is still hitless here today. Struck out back in the 2nd, reached on an error in the 4th, and a line out on an outstanding grab by Grace Hoff in the 6th. 0-2, one down. And it just missed.
Oh, for the auto up. Now that one was wide.
Mansell might not have a great day of hitting, but her pitching has most definitely made up for it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2.
And that's hit.
Mansell drops one down into center. This is going to score a run. The throw to the plate, not in time.
Bad at all, and that'll be a single and an RBI.
And on top of her outstanding performance of pitching, she also has an RBI base hit.
So that makes it 6-0, and that's going to be all.
And it seems like that is the day for Mackenzie Hart.
It's time for that. Yes, indeed.
Able to get through 6 1/3.
6-0.
Giving up the 6 runs and is responsible for the runner at first base. We'll be right back for the pitching change here on Zaleski Sports.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Third base and pitcher switch. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Back here for the pitching change on Zaleski Sports. Abby Krieger is in to pitch for Mackenzie Hart, and third base, and the pitcher switching spots.
Oh my goodness. Yesterday the umps were even wearing gloves.
Merrill down in a 6-0 hole here to the Pachelli Cardinals.
So coming in now,
with only 1 out here. And this inning all got started with a Maddie Pionik double. Then Tess had a bunt for a double, which ended up scoring another one. Then Kaylin Yenter reached on a base hit, and then an error, which brought her to second base. And she ended up scoring as well, along with Ava Tess. And Amelia Martini also hit a bullet into right field.
so the 2 runs last inning.
That was for an out, though, but it was a sacrifice fly. And Mansell followed up with a base hit to end Mackenzie Hart's day on the mound.
Struck out swinging in the second, popped out to short. So Abby Krieger comes in.
And Abby Krieger will go up against Kelsey Giese as the first hitter for Pachelli. Throw back to first is a close play. Just getting back in time there was Layla Kropilowski.
Get up without calling time.
Kropilowski got very close to being caught in a pinch there.
1 ball, no strikes. Abby Krieger.
And the Sunshine making another big appearance. And a 2-0.
Out there is Kropilowski. Now that
Krieger delivers. Looked like she lost her balance off of the mound, and she's digging up a lot of dirt there. She did not look comfortable when she offered that pitch. And now it's 3-0 here to Kelsey Giese, who's got an RBI double today. And Giese will watch the first strike go by.
Flag is hanging limp. So these hits, solid hits.
Kropilowski staying put there at first, and ball 4. brings runners to first and second base, still with one out. To conclude the day for Mackenzie Harrett, 6 1/3, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk, 11 hits allowed, and still responsible for the runner at second base. Infield play to third is made. Heads up play there by Grace Hoff. So now Harriet's day is officially done, giving up 6 runs on the 6-5. And now it's Caden Nelson. 1 for 3 in the ball game. Takes a strike. Plenty of speed on the base pads for Pachelli. If anything goes into the gap, Van Order would most definitely try to score. 0-1. Good pick behind the plate. Krieger leaving her fastballs a little bit short here.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 3 in here in the top of the 7th. There's the pitch.
And this one goes right off the glove of Klug, and now Pachelli's got 2 runners in scoring position.
That puts 2 more. Ducks, whack, whack.
And if I'm Merrill, you just got to focus on this batter here. Don't worry about who's out there. Get the 1 out. Nelson right off the end of the bat, foul.
2's on our scoreboard with 2 runners on, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and too many in for Pachelli. 6-0 here. The Blue Jays.
Pachelli looking forward to their triangular coming up tomorrow, where they won't have to travel far for that. Nelson sits on the change.
Nelson waited on that one. She knew what was coming and just pulled it foul. Count stays at 2-2, but if you want to talk about guessing right.
Assistant coach Stephanie Treichel almost took a hit from Nelson there, avoiding the ball there. Count stays 2-2 here. Merrill trying to get out of it here. And this pitch goes off the backstop. We might have a play at the plate, and the runner is out.
2-4 on the steal.
Geezy tried to take advantage of the wild pitch, but the play from Klug over to Krieger was made just in time. 3-run score for Pachelli, though. Headed to the bottom of the 7th. Mansell going for a no-hitter. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom-decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
Mansell overall.
Bottom of the 7th here, and we have a no-hitter watch here on Zaleski Sports. Peyton Mansell trying to get things done here in the 7th, and they will deal with the 1-2-3 hitters of the Merrill Blue Jays in Danny Schilke, Kendall Klug, and Mackenzie Harrett.
Schilke's going to make sure that this stops right here.
13 strikeouts today for Peyton Mansell. On the verge to try to make some more Pachelli history. Ground ball, playable. Geezy throw to first. The stretch is in time. What a grab by Amelia Martini. And Kelsey Geezy had to get rid of that ball fast. And the no-hitter stays alive. What a play.
No! That reminds me of Galarraga's 26 up and then the blown call.
Kendall Klug now.
Perfect game. Oh. No.
I believe the right call was made. It looked like they got her out.
No.
0-1. Klug pops it up. Foul territory, and Genter got it. And the Cardinals are 1 out away from a shutout and a no-hitter. It's the pitcher against pitcher, the starting pitcher matchup. Mackenzie Hurt, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. With a 6-0 lead, first pitch. Missed it up and away.
Hurt just trying to time it up.
And if Mansell did not hit Gabby Wheeler in the 3rd inning, and it could have been an out, this would be a perfect game watch. In there for a strike. The Pachelli fans making noise.
Unbelievable.
There's also a lot.
A bang play, but he got it wrong.
A lot of nervousness over there too. Change up, hit in the air, no diving play made, and the no-hitter is gone. Ava Tess try to go Superman or Wonder Woman. And the no-hitter is gone. The shutout is still intact.
Grace Hoff struck out, thrown out at
And Grace Hoff tries to keep this game going here. Fastball catches the zone.
Yes, there is the justice. There is.
Still a 13 strikeout day. Trying to complete it. Go the distance. Deep. Center field. Zedroy calls it off. And she has got it. And the Pachelli Cardinals and Peyton Mansell deliver a shutout against the Merrill Blue Jays to go 3-0 to begin the season.
Final score, Pachelli 6, Blue Jays nothing.
What a day for Peyton Mansell.
Softball and Blue Jay 96-3.
And coming up next is our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, get your fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com or in Marshfield and Curtis. And we'll be right back here on Selesky Sports.
There is just.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
try to get her comfortable soon. Welcome back, everybody, to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, joined by Coach Mo and Maddie Pionic, our Highlight House player of the game. I'm going to start with you here, Coach. Yeah. What a day that you guys had today. I mean, the offense in the first couple innings, it was very quiet, but you guys really turned up on the bats and your pitching. One hit, wow.
Right. Well, you know what, it was nice to face a team that had a really nice pitcher bringing it at us, because we know that that's something we're going to have to be ready to face. You know, in the first time through the order, you're getting your rhythm, you're getting comfortable, and then the second time we start seeing a little bit, you see what they can give you, and Peyton just pitched a heck of a game today. Kudos to her. She really had her control. She was dialed in right where she needed to be, and it's just going to be fun.
Yeah, she was fighting, and in the broadcast I said Picasso, Van Gogh, Mansell.
Picasso, Van Gogh, Mansell.
What's the difference there?
You know,
Nothing. They're
a girl, one was a guy. Picasso was a man. She's all girl.
The comedy that's out here today. But you guys ended up getting 11 hits. Yeah. Plenty of them extra base hits, and as you said, you guys went up against a really great pitcher, and you just started to figure things out. But like I told you right before our post-game show, you guys look like you're in mid-season form right now. So,
well, we still have a number of things we need to work on. We're working on our different pitch selection. We're also working on our at-bat, the mental part of this game. So we have to be ready, because every now and then, all of a sudden, someone might get a hit, and we have to be ready to defend whatever's on in the field. So, you know, there's always things to work on. That's the nice thing about, you know, we have practice. Hey, we could have practice maybe someday. We'll just play a whole bunch of games now, but it's all good.
This is why you're a Hall of Fame coach, because you say there's always something to work on. And one more thing, too, I want to point out is your guys' plate discipline in this game, it seemed like it was second to none, really great. And everybody who was up there doing the broadcast, even the Merrill broadcaster, he was really impressed how you guys really handled things with your hitters at the plate here in this game.
We know that's one thing you have to be able to do as you continue and you go through the playoffs, and you want to go take a dance. So, you know, that's one thing we work on, and we pride ourselves on our hit selection.
And now it's the triangular coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Laconia and Pachelli.
And then you guys have Assumption too, don't you?
Assumption. So
yeah, so a fun schedule coming up there, and the softball never stops.
Softball never starts. It's spring. It's time to play ball.
Yeah, the sun's finally out.
Right.
Thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations. Now we got Maddie Pionic in the Highlight House with us. Great to see you back here again. Just tell me, how are you seeing the ball today? It seemed like it was really well.
You know, her pitching was really good, so I was just kind of waiting for my pitch, and then when it came, I just attacked it.
Yeah, you had an RBI double in the third inning in the game, and then you followed up with a triple in the fifth, and in the seventh, another double and a run scored. So you're seeing things very well. And then just talking about your guys' defense and your pitching, how about your classmate in Peyton Mansell delivering a heck of a day with 13 strikeouts?
Yeah, Peyton had a really good game, and we just practice, and then take it one game at a time.
Yeah, one game at a time seems like the right mentality, and you guys took down a really great team, and now you got two great teams coming up tomorrow in Laconia and Assumption. So what do you have looking forward into that one?
I think if we just bring the energy and play how we usually do, we'll be good.
Yeah, so we got Maddie Pionic here in the Highlight House. We'll put you in, and we'll close out our broadcast as the other people are hitting. Go ahead.
I'm Maddie Pionic, and I'm in the house. Thank you.
Absolutely. Congrats, guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Tomorrow's going to be like nice weather.
Yeah, the nice weather. Finally back out here at the MAC here in Merrill as the teams are out here hitting, or the younger team out here hitting. We're going to close our broadcast here. The Cardinals with a 6-0 victory over the Blue Jays. Brendan Bullis, Brendan Retzloff, we say so long. And we'll see you guys next time as the Cardinals are victorious. Good night, everybody.